Post columnist Catherine Miller. I'm with Vanderbilt Hustler editor Mike Warren, and we're down here at Vanderbilt in Nashville, responding to tonight's debate, the third and final, between John McCain and Barack Obama. And
I we just watched the tail end of the commentary on Fox News, and the general consensus was that Obama kind of won the debate basically for keeping steady keel, even keel rather, and I just had to disagree. I thought McCain did excellently. He was doing exactly what those of us who are conservative have been looking for, which is go out, fight Obama on some of these issues.
Michelle Malkin's been saying lately, she said the other day on Fox News, when we say we want you to take off the gloves, we don't want you to take off the gloves and put on the Hello Kitty mittens.
Well, I think John McCain took off the Hello Kitty mittens tonight for the most part. I think that some of the ways that he approached this were much like what you said, Anna House said, was that to approach it as if he was already losing, which I think is going to be the case, is that John McCain will lose this. So there was no real reason for him to hold anything back. There were still some things that he held back on. He didn't go all the way, I think, on the heirs issue that he could have. But certain things he took Sarah Palin's advice and attacked Obama on his positions on abortion, which I think at this point in the game it's too hard to tell, but could be a game changer in some of those Pennsylvania counties.
And I think one of the things that came up with the Fox News commentators, they're like us. They know all about those policies. They've read about them. I mean, it's the blogger community. I mean, we all know what those votes were.
Sure.
But that doesn't really come up too much in like a national discourse sort of way.
Sure.
And this was obviously a very public stage for that. My actual particularly favorite moment of that debate was talking about standing up to your party and tort reform.
According to Senator Obama, the very first bill that he worked on, that he voted on in the Senate, was on tort reform.
He stood up to his party on a life and death issue that will it revolutionized the way that we govern in America.
It was a lame attempt at standing up to John McCain's record of bipartisanship, and we can argue about the merits. And
not everybody likes his record of
well, I mean, we can argue the merits of that, but I think the point is that at this point in American electoral history, people are looking for something like that. I think John McCain made that case pretty well. But there were other issues, I think, that they talked about that we didn't hear too much about until tonight. Education, a little more on healthcare.
Stayed off of foreign policy, which I actually...
Right.
mean...
there hasn't been much talk about foreign policy. I think that they made some big strides in informing Americans about their tax policy. We heard Joe the plumber referred to, I think it was 15 times in total in the debate. But I think that people resonate with a guy like Joe the plumber, the guy who said who told Obama that he knew he was going to raise his taxes. People who are considered rich by Obama and the Democrat standards are people who are earning a little more than $200,000 a year that are trying to purchase small businesses and trying to do these things. Over $200,000 a year. These days it's middle class, and so I think that we heard a lot about John McCain wanting to lower taxes. I think he made that point pretty well.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We're kind of running close on time here, but the point that I wish McCain would have brought up is every time Obama said something, there was, we're going to have to invest. We're going to have to invest in the American people. That means more spending, no matter what. And I'm not saying John McCain's a saint on spending, but...
he's making that case for himself. I think he made that pretty well. Yeah. That the more programs from Barack Obama means more spending. I think that's what he'll hammer in these next few weeks before the election. That's what John McCain will hammer home.
Well, final note is the line, Senator Obama, if you wanted to run against George W. Bush, you should have done so I'm not George W. Bush, if you wanted to run against him, you should have run 4 years ago.
Great
Anyway,
line.
yes. I'm Kyler Miller. This is Mike Warren from Vanderbilt. We think McCain won.